ハッピーハッピーハッピー。あ、こんにちは。おめでです。あれ、誰か話す。ビルド？あ、親父について。
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, father could wreak. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the absolute? We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Orin, I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way father told it. He had no use for Gortash. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, Worm's Rock Fortress. All travel. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist. And the Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
故郷が襲撃を受けたら。プローチだからな、特にないな。燃え尽きて灰になっても知ったこっちゃないな。
Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move. A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of God. A 10-day after father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears as the maelstrom howls. Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your...
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Zora.
She didn't. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I had Mizura at my side. The archdevil. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, my soul was bound and my lips were sealed. It is. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track
GPS 目に入れられたってこと？
I could flee to the spine of the world, the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I don't know that it was brave.
残ってたから選ぶしかなかったが、ウィルが賛成してくれた。
He returned to an unsuspecting city. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth. I showed him my. After, he said only 1 word.
もう一人誰かいる。気のせいか。ああ、扉のマーク。誰？カーロックかな。スクラッチ。これはウィル。カーロックだ。
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
やつはペインの毛を。
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. He gave me away to Zariel. And now he has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
一緒にやろう。
He can't get away with what.
燃え尽きちゃう。
Stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. A but he got his claws into me early. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy time. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. I respected him, trusted him. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. What? Zariel laughed. Said she paid him. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Hey, soldier.
誰？ヤヒラが
I
いる。
would not linger in this land over long, but what?
何いる？
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
子供にたか
I
るの。
would agree. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its. Your path leads away from me, I sense.
あれ、そういえば一緒にハルシンいないんだ。アラベラがいる。
I guess I can take care of.
そっか、シナビがいないのか。ヘルド、
What's on your mind?
元気そう。寝るか。みんな、とりあえず大丈夫そうだな。どうか
You wanted something?
マスタリア。なんか、全然違う。
Hello, my dear.
Hello, my dear. My dear. 今日もいたらしいので、翻訳するのそうなんだっていう気持ち。ハルシンどっかいた？ハルシンわかんなかった。ヘラ。カーラク。じゃあヘラ。ハルシンどこ行ったの？あ？誰？いつの間に来てたんですか？
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Almost no one.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you.
I chose to do.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secret.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others, someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
ちょっとまた後でね。継ぎはぎだらけになっていてどうなってるのか私にもわかりません。心を開く。
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
あ、これちゃんと連れてってくれるの？これシャドウハート？若。幼き子。かわちい。え、何ってことすんの？え、人かい？何？当選もしてんの？これもしかしてご両親？
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
My father.
My father.
That was him.
That is him. He lives still.
Eh,
And
生きてんの？
your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm
It
an
can't
orphan.
be.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You are young, but you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
なんで知ってるんだ？手伝う。
Your parents are with your abductors.
一気に
You
問題
will
が。
need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even... You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
ずっと持ってたけど。
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's... Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Seluna has equal claim to and mirrored. Take it.
I'll need every advantage. It's
A debt repaid. You returned my life and...
it hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spite. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow...
月の乙女に導いてもらえるのか。
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
どうして？
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim Moon Maiden Seluna. Hear me, Cat, my mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe
Darling
and well.
Isabel.
Safe and well and return blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
勝て
We
な
are
か
a
った。
powerful party indeed. Faerun itself. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your
めっちゃ
side.
オレンジだ。
I am pleased to hear it.
ラブラブやないけ。
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. That you must face them. I will pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together we will set this...
うん。
Ketheric Thorm. Father of my... Ketheric Thorm never did trust me. Even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. When she died. Curse the day. The hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And he and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell. Claimed they'd... I was killed. Murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live.
立ち去った。
I can't believe it. And my father, by killing him, you set him free. A great deal. Ketheric Thorm. He raised me to serve Seluna as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me. When an emissary of Seluna came to our little town, tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us. And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not... Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father... I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. I'm
うん、
grateful
本
for
当
your
にちょっ
help.
とめちゃくちゃテンション上がってるから、休んでほしい。
I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for it.
ゆっくりしてってね。仲間増えてるけどどう？
It's a quest to free and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a Dimple family reunion waiting in the city.
そういえば家族どうなってんの？あと話したい人いない？大丈夫？寝るよ、僕。すや。139を使ってる。彼氏にどこ行っちゃったんだろう。え？どうした？
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
そばにいる。
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering and we'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
それで？
See for yourself soon enough. Just
何？
with me. Of course.
あ、すいません。ちょっと怖くて。一度キスしてくれないかを選ぶのが怖くて。
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
イチャイチャ。おい、見せろ！すいませんでした。ちょっと気分。はい。
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
あ、関係終わらせるもできるんだ。
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them.
頑張
I'm
ろう。
lucky to have you by my side.
いやー。イチャイチャしてしまった。うんうん。配信どこ行っちゃった？あ、いい子にしてるね。いいにしてるね。偉いね。どう？調子大きくなった？あ、三章に行ったら新しい会話が聞けるかもしれない。スクラッチに話しかけようとしたら、八重地を出てしまった。よし、これで思い残すことはないです。あ、すいません。皆さん、気をつけてください、足元。みんなから。まだこんなありさまなんですか、この場所。で、じゃあ、飛んでっちゃっていいってこと？左まで。あ、飛べない。
Now these lands are free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself soon enough.
The Absolute's army are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
バルダーズゲートへ。いいかな？こう。解決の事件残ってたっけ？残ってるっぽい。白いケルフ、なんかやること。ああ、そうか。そんなこと言ってた。はい、ハーパー。うん。ドローか。ケセリックゾーン。 これ終わってない？アミュレットのバルダーズゲートでしょ。はい、どうぞ。力。治療術の本。とりあえず大丈夫そうじゃないですか？言っても。でもここでじゃんじゃんって言って、ジャーナルが更新される。おお。おめでとうございます。皆さんの勝利。ほとんどナイトソングが倒してたんで、ナイトソングがいないときめちゃくちゃ大変じゃないかと思います。次の旅ではナイトソングを僕はどうするんだろう。ニコリ。あっけ、わー。いや、ないの。ちょっとこの木は大丈夫かな？燃えてない？大変だったな。戦闘が新しい例に広がるとか怖いこと書いてある。これで新しい章に入っていくわけですね。めっちゃ光ってんな。めちゃくちゃ精巧に作ってあるからこそ、でもなんかたまに惜しいなって思う時があるよね。書いてもらってる草。結構やっぱ小物とかをさ、モデリングしないとこの世界の中に入れられないから、例えば地獄の鉄を受け渡しするときとかね、で見られないから。今回ちゃんと絵が描いてあってよかった。
I'm flattered, but even I cannot command natural.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the street.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. Get back to your duties.
Duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bow. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
何これ?
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
あ、ちょっと俺のみたいでなんかあったよ。
They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. Oh, but tomorrow. アブソリュートの服だけど、あ、イチャイチャしてる人。鎧じゃない方が良くない？まあでもいつ襲われるかわかんないもんね。一般通行まみちゃん。アブソリュートの服だけど、これタイトでいいんだよな。かっこいい。
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence.
尻尾の穴かわいい。
One sleep away.
うん、でっけえ町が。あ、みんなぞ。愉快な仲間たちが続々と。うまみちゃんでっか。あるし、なんかあるかと思ったら、特に何も言わなかったな。わあ、こっから始まるのいいな。うわあ、いいですね。ワインが落ちてる。あ、いつもの曲だ。みんなちょろっと見に来て帰ってった。でっけえあえち。見るか。
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dust. No, he did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
5つを話すか分からなかった。
And a Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
あれ？ああ、そうか。これで一応聞いたんだな。出会いの話は。
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? There's no time to waste.
特別です。ピースピース。非常に高い。Watch your bag. 中手。あ？あ？なんかいい。間違えてた。でっけえ。ベリーの茂みだ。やったー、ラズベリーだ。じゃないんだよ。ずっとイチャイチャしてる。
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Looking forward to a bit of rest if I'm...
いっちゃ、いっちゃ。チーズ。
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree
楽しそう。
attended by devils and
テンション上がってる。
a grand ceremony to honor one exalted
夜だぞ。
vampiric master.
あまりでっかい声出すな。
Elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem.
首を差し出して。
The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
はい。もうどれも面白そう。やつに嫉妬してるみたいだな。
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I?
Why
The problem with
wouldn't
what
I?
Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
昇格は危険なほど悪魔的だと言っていた。
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit!
またスタリオンが叫んでるよってみんな見てるのかな、これ。ああ。大事なのに。
I appreciate that. I'm very grateful, of course.
でもダメそうだな、こいつ。目の前の力。
Let's be clever about it. If an opportunity
目の前の
arises for me
力
to
に
become
メ
a
ロメ
more
ロになってるこいつ。
magnificent
ダメだ。
bastard than I already am, why turn it down?
ああ。
Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover
ああ、なる
more.
ほどね。そういうこと
And
か
we。finally
別
position
昔の
yours
仲間を探してい
truly
く。
to ascend.
あ、わかったわかった。まあ、情報があるだけで。
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. Likely with bared fangs.
あ、
We
はい。
should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tough. Unless Cazador has
Pretty
changed
tough.
their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
へえ、一緒の屋敷にいるわけじゃないんだ。ゲイルかな、なんか闇と同化してて分かんなかったけど、なんかゲイルがいそうな感じがしたわ。あ、シャドウハートの話来てくる。ありがとう。多分シャドウハートの話もしてくれるはず。しなかったわ。しないんかい。よしよしよしよし。イエイイエイイエイイエイ。イエイイエイイエイ。わしゃわしゃわしゃわしゃわしゃ。わー。あ、かわいいね。あ、ハルシンいた。久しぶり。
Truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. I've been but honestly, you've surpassed even those. Oakfather preserve you.
カフェの呪い振り払うときやっぱいなかったからな。ちょっと残念ですね。もっといろんな話が聞けた気もする。スクラッチも偉いね。今日かわいいね。あー、かわいいね。はい、スクラッチ。かわいいね。偉いね。今日もかわいいね。気持ちいい。最高のゲーム。なんでシャドウハートだけあっちにいるんだろう。
The events of the last days weigh heavily. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the together. You have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the chosen. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
頭の寄生生物なんとかしたいけど、このまま生きていくのか。その時が来たら正しいと思うことをする。
You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not for you.
Fight 戦闘かな。
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help. 守護者を助ける。船の支援者を助ける。
なんか普通に街に入れるかと思ったら別にそんなことはなかったぜ。はい、シギュラニック、強そう。ゼファーギシュラクラックラ。とりあえず、シャドウガンに燃やしてもらおうかな。なんかの落としてない？もう一個なんかあるけどなんだ？これ3ターン。お互い脱出しよう。あ、そうなんだ。あ、ここじゃあ出してちゃダメってですね。ガハハハハハハ。
Heading there.
パンパンのチンとかじゃないとかな。
Well, so much for peace.
Hmm? なんでだ？なんでだ？
Need to find a way forward.
Magnificent.
On
the way. The dance macabre. Over here.
What should I do?
Awesome.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm ready.
Ah, ここジャンプしないといけない。遠い。
On I go.
Shall we cut and run?
Nothing important is ever easy.
どこにいたんか。
On my way.
間に合わないかもしれない。ダッシュダッシュ。ダッシュ。あれジャンプここだった。あ、ジャンプするとこ間違えてた。
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
終わったわ。
What now?
思ったより遠かった。全員切り渡りしてもよかった。
The witching hour. Shall we dance?
離脱。早足。あ、一人行けばいいの？ああ、全員来ると。アスタリオンがメインになってる。
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
ギスヤンキー？つてが強いぜ。なすすでもなくアスタリオン見てる。結局何だったんだ。結構なんかえぐい上に行ける。
Wits and blades always sharp.
初手から。これ敵？敵っぽいな。敵。これ敵でいいの？敵で良さそう。 あんま当たんねえな。
What's next, I wonder?
こっから火球投げられる？投げられた。火球の範囲、やっぱ偉いですね。こっちがこうしなんだ。こっちがこうしなのか。じゃあ。はい、キシュラ、シュアリ。リバウラは味方なのか？どっちが敵なんだ？ノー、今回味方なのか？わからんな。もう味方っぽいな。
Let's end this. Have to keep going.
届かなかった。届かないねー。協力しとくか。あんまりメンツがいない。
I don't fancy their chances.
あ、全部使い果たした。どっちが後者なのか全然わかんない。残念です。ナイス。すげえの。すげえの入って、もう一発できるようになったら一番いいんですけどね。カメラが。
over. Come to the skull.
頭蓋骨
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over.
あ、セーブ助かります。どういうこと？なんかどういうこと？本当に最初の時思い出すな。わけがわからん。
What's going on here?
The Gate key is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
そんなそんな味方だと証明しろ。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof.
なんだ皇帝って。すごいハテナマークがいっぱい出てるな。読みましょう、せっかくだから。読ませてくれる。割と読ませてくれる方だな、これ。クリティカルしてる。ありがとう、あそこでセーブしといてくれて。ちょっと待って。どうなんのこれ、本当に。いや、今日これで終わりにしまい。ちょっとよくわかんなくなっちゃった。何これ。何これ。マジで、形だけだったってこと、僕が作った夢の訪問者は。そんな。お前、そんな。お前。ちょっと許せねえかもしれねえ。皇帝のこと許せねえかもしれねえわ。はい。さよなら、さよなら。